Hi, for libertyandeconomics.com. I'm Nick Sorrentino. I've decided I'm going to try to do a video a day for the rest of the year in the hopes that I will become a world famous citizen pundit. I'm half kidding. Anyway, today I want to talk about Max Kaiser and actually his guest, William K. Black. Um, uh, First, for those of you who don't know who Max Kaiser is, I would encourage you to search him out. He's an interesting person. He is a former trader, is well versed in derivatives and the minutia of markets. Um, he and I do not agree on everything. Um, he would probably not call himself a libertarian. Yet he is a big fan of gold-backed currency, and if you know, I certainly agree with that. But anyway, he is really just an interesting and innovative thinker, and he has a couple of shows. Actually, I think he's got 3 or 4 shows on the net, and I mean I watch almost all of them, and I look forward to them. Anyway, he had William K. Black on, who is the guy who basically headed the prosecution of the folks in the S&L crisis in the late '80s. And now he's a professor somewhere in the Midwest. Um, but what I want to talk about is a concept that William K. Black brought up, and that was that when you have a situation where market um, does not essentially correct for um, corruption, I mean, like, where essentially anybody can do whatever they want. It doesn't take long before the people who are moral, who have ethics, are basically pushed out because they don't have the same competitive advantage as somebody who essentially has no empathy and will do whatever they need to do to make sure that they make money. And William K. Black makes the case that that's essentially what we have right now in finance. That the people who will succeed, are the people who don't give a damn. Um, because frankly, they won't be punished for not giving a damn anyway. I mean, the market usually will punish people for not giving a damn one way or another. Usually, it comes out. But now, you got the government basically backing you behind you. So, do whatever the hell you want. And if, God forbid, you actually have some kind of a moral compass, good luck competing with those guys. You're not going to. You're not going to compete. Your returns will not be as good. You will not make as much money. Simple as that. And sooner or later, you will be pushed out of the market altogether. And I was thinking about this, and as a veteran of finance, by no means the highest finance. I was just a financial advisor. I certainly can see this, but I definitely see this in politics too. I mean, essentially, people, by and large, I mean, unless you get caught with an intern like basically red-handed and you're just a complete bonehead about it, um, you can do whatever the hell you want. Um, and if you choose to adhere to some kind of a moral compass, well, you know what? You might miss out on um, committee memberships or committee leadership positions for sure. So my question is, if we have this inherent bias against the moral and the ethical in finance and politics, I mean, what does that say about our republic? And where does the hope come from for a better country? I submit that it comes from you and me, the suburbs, the people, I mean, the everyday folks, the people who are in communities doing their thing and know what the right thing is. It's a million little decisions made by everyday folks to essentially lead this country out of the mire that it is in. And you know what? Frankly, they're going to be hard decisions to come. we've already had a bunch of them, but I think they're going to be even harder decisions to come. And it's going to be us standing up for what is right. I mean, do what you're raised to do. Do the right thing, as they say, as Spike Lee says. Lord, I just referenced Spike Lee. Anyway, um, please visit us on libertyandeconomics.com and become a friend of ours on Facebook, if you would. Until next time, Nick Sorrentino.